somebody telling me that I don't look into the camera when I'm shooting, and that's because my beauty actually distracts me, and I'm not even joking. When I look at myself, I'm like, baby girl, and I forget what I'm saying. So it's not like you see, it's not like it's something that I want to do, but for me to actually like be able to like process my thoughts properly and be able to like communicate, I have to actually like do something else and not focus on my beauty. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Lanisala and I am super excited to be shooting today's video. I was actually supposed to like be here with one of my friends and we're supposed to like do this episode together, but unfortunately he had like a work call and he had to cancel on me. I think this is like the second time it's going to be happening and not with the same person. So I feel like God is just trying to tell me to do my next episode by myself and not drag anybody into it. To be answering like a couple of questions that I've, have had to like answer privately, and I feel like multiple people might actually have like the same question. Do you get? So the first question, I mean, there are just two questions, but I'll just say it anyhow I can say it, and then you guys will forgive me. And the first question is the fact that I did not post all through the month of March. And that's like a very bad habit because, to be honest, that wasn't my plan. I had promised myself that I was going to post like every single month, at least twice. But March was just a very funny month. Like prior to the week that I was supposed to like shoot and actually like edit and post, I'd gone to vote for the presidential election, and trust me that all through the week after the election, I think the election was on a Saturday, the week after, I had panicked. I was jumping from YouTube to channels, TV, to Twitter, to every single place that I could get news. So like the entire week I was literally not functioning. I was just, living on vibes and news and stuff. Like I feel like the that's like the longest period I've actually like had to watch news. That's when I've been most interested in anything this country has to offer ever. So yes, I felt like that energy, and I was really like so anxious and everything, and that energy kind of like came into March, and I was busy with work, and I wasn't very happy with what was going on in the country. So I'm really sorry. And then one of the major reasons as well that has not really made me post this month. I mean, I feel like I always have excuses, but jokes aside, one of the major reasons is because I've been struggling with creating a boundary or like drawing a line between my private life and like what the things that I would love to like share on social media. As much as I want to like share relatable content and stuff, I still feel like they're really personal to me, and I just I really just want to like keep them to myself and hold them tight to my chest and stuff. But anyways, I'm still working on it. It's still a work in progress. But I mean, the fact that I'm even still sharing all these things with you guys means that I'm ready to like let go of some not so private part of my life, and hopefully you guys love it. So yes, if my friend was here today, one of the major topics that I would want us to like talk about is how much grace do you extend to people whose story you don't know. I mean, it's just like default settings to be nicer to people when you know their story, when you understand their struggles. You be like, oh, she's pregnant. I mean, that's fine. Don't let her, whatever she does, let it go. She's pregnant. He just failed his exams. Whatever it does, please just let it slide. He's having a hard time. Or for some reasons, you just find excuses for people whose story you actually know. But like, what happens to people who you don't get to like hear their story? Are you like kind to them, or you don't give a shit? Because I mean, it's actually like very difficult. Considering the fact that everybody is going through their own level of shaggy, you probably don't have the patience to actually, you know, give a shit about anybody's wala if they are not willing to like talk to you about it. But like, what happens when you are in the bus going to work in the morning and somebody is not giving they are not on their 100, they are not giving? Do you actually like just tolerate them for the sake of it, or you're just like, I get everything they do me? So it's like just very funny because I remember this one time I was going to work. So I used to go from Songwater to Victoria Island to work, and literally my route was from Ota. You take a bus to Oshodi, then from Oshodi you go to VI, and I was sitting in the bus with I sat by the window because ventilation now. people with their different body odor early in the morning. I mean, that's not like my major reason, but that's one of the reasons. So like I was sitting by the window, and then there was a man that sat next to me, and there was a woman after him, and I don't even know who the last person was, but it was literally like that. And this man kept dozing off. So that it's actually really early, it was around past 5. But even though he just kept dozing off and was like putting his head on the woman's shoulder. And it was just like in my mind, I was like, what's wrong with this man? You must sleep in your house. Like this thing just really gets to me. Imagine me wearing a white shirt and somebody keeps dozing off and sleeping on my shirt and stuff. I really don't like it. And until that day, I wouldn't have really taken it from anybody. Do you get? I would have just been like, "Ah, Uncle, please." I would have really said, I'm being honest now. I would have said, "Ah, Uncle, please adjust or put your head on the kidney in front of you. Don't come and." But then the woman just even assisted him and helped him adjust his head on her shoulder properly. And okay, I felt like, oh, maybe they actually know each other, like there has to be some level of familiarity for it to actually be like that to a stranger. When we got to Ikeja along, the woman dropped, and the guy was like, he looked at me and said, I'm sorry. Like, he woke up now, obviously, and he looked at me and said, I'm sorry. So I'm like, "Ah, no, because in my head, why are you telling me sorry? Like, no, it's fine. It was like, that they called him at work. Oh, that his daughter, they called him when he was at work. Their daughter was not feeling fine, and he had to, like, by the time he left the hospital, it was around 2 a.m., and he has been awake since like 4. And I felt really bad for him. So if you had gotten home from the hospital around 2 a.m., he probably did not go to bed until like almost 3 a.m., and he has to wake up around 4 because he's going to work as well. And he needed to sleep. He obviously needed that sleep. So yeah, even if you want kind, like I was like, oh, I felt bad for him. I just like, oh, I'm really sorry about that. But like in my mind, I just felt like, oh my god, I should have been nicer in my thoughts. It wasn't even like by my actions. It was just the way I had felt like, what's wrong with this one? Why is he sleeping in the bus and stuff? So I mean, I felt like I've had really like amazing stories where I felt like the only reason why this person is still here is because they are extending some level of grace to me, and it's just really beautiful to see that in bosses, with your colleagues, with your friends especially, you need to like extend grace. Nobody's on their 100 at all times, right? You have to like be able to like be nice, be kind. Actually, not nice, because nice is actually like pretty selective. But being kind, you're trying like just do your things to like everybody and like humanity in general. So yes, because I'm the only one who's sharing my opinion, this video is actually like really short. But yes, you can go to the comment section and tell us a story of when you know you experience some level of kindness from a total stranger. I think I actually have a story similar to that. Do I? A stranger just being nice to me. Oh, you can tell you a story of one time that Sugar was very nice to me. So Ada, wherever you are, God bless you. I mean, we don't even keep communication. So there was this time I was having a job interview virtually, and I had just one interviewer, right? So when she joined the call, she was like, "Oh, put on your camera, blah blah blah," and I put on my camera, and she's like, "Hi, Amada," and she went straight to the question. Tell me about yourself. And I swear to God that this tell me about yourself question is literally like, I feel like they ask the question in every interview, and I have gone over the answer in my head like 8,000 times already. So when they said tell me about yourself, I should literally just start saying it, and my head just went empty like that. I just damn nothing. And she looked at me and she was like, "Can you hear me?" Like she literally like she wanted to be sure that the network was networking and stuff. That's some Gen Z language. Just to be sure our network was alright. And I just I just was there. I was like, yeah, yeah. She was like, are you good? I'm like, yes. She was like, are you nervous? I'm like, yes, I am. So she was like, oh, let me just tell you about myself then. Then she literally told me about us. Then she literally told me about herself, her job role, how long she has been working for, where she worked before she came to the place, her life. She literally told me like so much. And when she was like, oh, so do you want to go now? Bro, that was literally like the best interview that I've joined ever. Because And it just felt like so natural and so cool and stuff. And I feel like if that be somebody else, she'd probably just be like, ah, you're not ready. You're not ready, so please. And just probably that's like the only way they would have graded me and stuff. So yeah, tell us a story of when you feel like you've enjoyed some level of grace from a stranger. Yeah. And tell us the time. If you don't have that, you can literally just tell us a time where you feel like you've extended some level of grace to a stranger. So it's like if you've done it, tell us. If you've enjoyed it, tell us so that we can, you know. So yes, we can read your story and have fun. That's everything. Please, I'm begging in the name of God, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, 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 please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share my video with your friends and people around you. Tell them to subscribe to my channel. Tell them to watch, like, share, do all those things. And my next episode, by God's grace, I'm going to be here with one of my friends, and we are going to actually talk about how much grace you should extend to people whose story you actually know. So, like, if somebody keeps coming to you with pathetic story at all times, at what point do you actually say no, it's enough? Or if somebody just keep like coming on to you, like trying to like bully you and stuff, and you keep like extending grace, as far you're a child of God, or like you're really patient. At what point do you actually say, ah, auntie, is everything okay? Or uncle, we're all right? So yes. So then next time I'm here with Analejo. That's exactly what we're going to be talking about. Thank you so much for watching my video. Ciao. Appreciate beauty.